Good morning. On behalf of my organisation, Data Trust, I have created a training session which is part of my assessment in Task 3 of Digital Cybersecurity at TAFE, New South Wales. The training session contents that I will be discussing are disk and file encryption, multi-factor authentication, private browsing, and physical device security. Disk and file encryption. Encryption is the process that scrambles readable text so it can only be read by the person who has the secret code, or decryption key. It helps provide data security for sensitive information. Full disk encryption. In full disk encryption technology, the whole disk gets encrypted using an encryption key. When the system starts, it prompts the user to provide an encryption key. Using that encryption key, data is decrypted and the system boots normally. File-based encryption. In file-based encryption, individual files and directories in the file system are encrypted by the file system itself. The whole disk does not get encrypted. Rather, encryption is done on the file system itself. The steps that are involved for full disk encryption of an Android Galaxy S10e smartphone are as follows. First off, scroll down from the top of the home page on your smartphone and select Settings. Then select Biometrics and Security. Next, select Other Security Settings. And then, lastly, select Strong Protection. Multi-factor authentication. An overview of multi-factor authentication basically means that you use more than a password to authenticate yourself to a computer system. There is a general rule that authentication can involve what you know, what you have, and what you are. Multi-factor authentication frequently means you are using at least two of these methods. The categories of multi-factor authentication are: firstly, something you know, which includes passwords, PIN numbers, combinations, code words, or secret handshakes. Anything that you can remember and then type, say, do, perform, or otherwise recall when needs fall into this category. 2. Something you have. Includes all items that are physical objects such as keys, smartphones, smart cards, USB drives, and token devices. A token device produces a time-based PIN number or can compute a response from a challenge number issued by the server. 3. Something you are. That includes any part of the human body that can be offered for verification, such as fingerprints, palm scanning, facial recognition, retina scans, iris scans, and voice verification. The steps involved to turn on two-step verification for a Google online account are as follows. Firstly, open your Google account. Next, select Security. Then, select two-step verification. Then select Send me a text message. On receipt of this text message, add that SMS message in the appropriate box. Then turn on two-step verification. You'll now see that two-step verification is on. Private browsing. I will set my Firefox browser to always use private browsing. First, I will click the menu button on my browser and select Options. Next, I will select the Privacy and Security panel. I will then click History and select Use Custom Settings. I will then select Always Use Private Browsing Mode. I will then restart my computer. Physical device security. To maximize the security of personal devices that will be left unattended in a vehicle, the following steps should be taken. Firstly, switch off the device. Lock the vehicle and take the keys with you. The device itself should be strong password protected. The file should always be backed up, and any sensitive data should be encrypted. And where possible, use tracking software to get any device that is stolen recovered. A bad scenario for devices is there will be times when leaving your laptop or device in a vehicle is the only option. However, you should never leave the vehicle unlocked, even if the vehicle is locked. Don't leave your device in plain sight. If somebody walking past your car spies your laptop or device on the passenger seat or elsewhere within the vehicle, you're a busted window away from having a very, very bad day. Hide your device in an inconspicuous carrying case or slide it under the seat if you need to leave it in your vehicle at all. Always lock your device. Anytime you leave anything unattended in your vehicle, you run the risk of theft. If you must leave anything of value, including any electronic devices, be sure to put them in your boot or out of plain sight. Electronic devices left in your vehicle overnight or for long periods of time can also be damaged.